Well, I have not done this in a good long time. It's been a while. So bear with me. I have to remember my funniness. um, where to start off? Um, Today I was walking by a tree on my walk, as I tend to do nowadays, and I found this familiar plant. Now I looked online. It's called a honeysuckle tree. Because it's a tree. And it is one of the most nostalgic smells I can think of. I smell it and I think of memories, good memories, not just one, but many. And it's hard to remember good things. And, sometimes we want to forget when we need to and want to remember when we want to. Now, there's a big difference between needs and wants. Your heart is what tends to want, and your mind is what it tends to need. Heart over the brain sometimes prevails. It's hard to move on from something you felt was so great. It's hard to move away from the good times. It's especially hard to move on when you're feeling so alone in the world, when you feel like nobody cares. Eventually, you have to find your own happiness, I learned. Eventually, you have to be strong, and you have to be willing to move on. I did that. The days are easier, and I wake up more with a smile on my face. So I wish I'll get that phone call and I'll hear that old familiar hey. It'd be nice, it would be really nice, but I would have to think realistically and I would have to think logically. I never always thought logically, I always thought optimistically and phantasmical, if that's even a word. But if you think logically, you won't get hurt. It's part of life to get hurt. It's funny to see some people bounce back faster than others, but that's life. Some people recover more. Some people don't even need to recover at all. That's just what we have to live with. I've done some stupid things in my life, and I've wallowed in darkness, and sometimes I even felt like I've hit rock bottom, but I managed to get up. I managed to stand up, taller than before. Pick myself up. I don't know how I do it. I don't know how you do it. But we managed to do it anyways. I find myself thinking I'm weaker than I really am, when I'm really not that weak. I'm actually stronger than I'm letting on people to believe. Why? I don't know. I feel alone sometimes. That's a feeling that sometimes won't go away. But it's up to me to change that feeling. Now, isn't it? And it's up to you also if you're feeling this way. I look for the person who looks for the inner beauty in me and not just the outer beauty. The hot body, the amazingly good looks, the blonde hair, the beautiful brown or blue eyes. To have somebody love you for the person that you are and not what you look like is one of the most amazing things anybody could ever have. And for a while I thought I had that. I felt lied to, I felt angry, and I felt more than angry, I felt pissed off. I was taught something though. Not all people are worth trusting. As much as we want to trust people and as much as we want to believe that people are good, we have to know that not everybody's worth it. Some people are. Some people are. But I smile now, and I am very happy for the time I have shared talking to the person, knowing them, having them know me. It was almost weird. They knew what I was thinking when I gave a simple or a deep sigh. I'm sorry I'm rambling on and on, but I figured since I'm going to be editing this, I have a time limit, so I'll be fine. In the background you see my bed. It's red. It's beautiful. And there's my door to the bathroom, closet area, if you will. I'm actually in my kitchen. Well, I think I'm done talking. I could talk on and on and on. Listen, people, whoever's watching this, if you're feeling down, depressed, suicidal, look within yourself. Look for that warmth and look for that strength. It's there, it's just hiding because you hid it. You gotta look for it, and you gotta find it, and you gotta utilize it, and you gotta stand up. You gotta pick yourself up. You can't let people change you, and you can't let people knock you down. That's not worth it. That's not what life is. You knock yourself down, and you pick yourself up. Life is a funny thing. Happiness and unhappiness and death are the only things guaranteed in life. You just have to learn to live with it. I feel a lot more better now that this little part of me is out in the open and I can truly express what I'm feeling, and I can sure as hell pick my ass up. Bye. And remember, stop and smell a honeysuckle plant. It's a very pretty smelling plant. It'll remind you of something. Remember me. Bye.